This emergency warning from the ABC is issued for Dargo, Tambo Upper, Swifts Creek, Sarsfield, Bruthen, Buchan, Malakuta, Omeo, Mount Taylor, and surrounding areas. Fires are worsening around these locations, threatening homes and lives. Be aware of dangerous and unpredictable fire behavior and road conditions. If you plan to stay, you are proceeding at your own risk.
My gut drops when I receive the news that the bushfires are burning on our property. Where is it burning? Are the livestock going to be all right? Are the sheds and house okay? I hope Mum and Dad stay safe. These were the thoughts that went through my mind when the Dargo bushfires started. After 3 years of drought finally taking its toll, high temperatures, low humidity, and strong northwesterly winds created a recipe for disaster. The fire that had started the previous day had spotted into my property overnight. By the time my parents, their machines and firefighters arrived at 7 a.m, it was already crowning through the treetops and made its way towards the township of Dargo. With the exceptional work of machinery contractors, firefighters and water-bombing aircraft, they were able to hold the fire on the top side of the dozer break in their paddock and divert it around the town. A few weeks later, the fire had died down and it was then visible that it had burnt more than half of the 1,000-acre property. During the fire season, my parents called out with a dozer to assist with the containment of the fires. This left me home alone with 4 younger sisters and a property to prepare and defend if need be. Over 4.5 months of our parents being away fighting fires, my sister and I had the responsibility of running a farm and the house by ourselves. Having to grow up quickly and learn to be independent, organised and resilient did have its ups and downs. Eventually it took its toll on my mental health. At 15, having to be a mother to my sisters, cooking, cleaning, getting my siblings to school, as well as running an entire farm by myself was getting to be too much.
Many other teenagers, families and parents in East Gippsland and Victoria experienced what Danielle did to different degrees. Through these extremely difficult times, drastic increases have occurred in our phone usage, as social media has become a reliant escape and coping mechanism. Everyone has used their screens differently, creating problems for some. In Victoria, people have been using their screens to keep updated with what's happening during the bushfires and coronavirus pandemic, and as a way to stay connected. A huge number have been using the screens for remote schooling and working from home. Social media has negatively affected people just like it has with Danielle. Who you follow directly influences what you see, which then influences how you feel. According to obolo.com, more than half of the world's population uses social media, which means you probably do too. Social media is ever present and never going away. You need to know how to influence your influences. A way you can do this is by disrupting your social media feed. We've identified a successful strategy to disrupt your social media feed, changing your mental health for the better. Here are some tips to keep you in a positive social media setting. Every once in a while, it's good to go through your social media feed and eliminate the people who aren't bringing anything productive into your life. Destructive behaviour, bad advice and false displays of reality run rampant online. To clutter your feed. Unfollowing those who have a negative impact on you can free you up mentally. Remain conscious of social media's effect on you. You don't necessarily have to unfollow people, but focus your attention towards more important and relevant posts. In fact, when you become more mindful of who you're allowing into your online space, you may discover that the community you can create for yourself can be full of love, hope and support. Social media can be a huge source of inspiration and positivity solely based on who you choose to follow. Follow accounts that make you feel good. Types of accounts that you could follow are some feminist and positive accounts, self-care accounts, accounts with content that you're passionate about, or even some inspirational women. Some suggestions are pages like Celeste Barber, Malala or Bindi Irwin. Danielle has changed the people she was following, and this has boosted her mental health and helped her stay more positive. She now chooses to follow close family and friends, positive accounts and mental health pages. 2020 was a difficult year. We've discovered what's important to us. As a community and even a nation, we've come together and are getting through this. We can come out stronger than ever. It has become apparent this year that your social media feed can have a bigger importance in your life than you might have realised. It can change the way you think and act. Is your feed something that will help you strive to reach your goals? In both your own life and the lives of others, you can be the difference.